I'm talking to Luke Gregson, General Manager of Gregson Weight, the longest established funeral directors on the Sunshine Coast. Morning, Luke.
Morning, Chris.
Luke, the Gregson Weight story goes back a long way.
Well, all the way back to 1897 in Horsham, Victoria. My great-great-grandfather, Alfred Fowler Weight, and after Alfred, my grandparents, Stanley and Thelma Weight, they bought a business in Williamstown, and my parents, John and Jan Gregson, worked in that family business. And then in 1972, the family moved to Caloundra, started a funeral business there. My grandfather, Stan, he worked until he was 90 years old.
Wow.
And after my mum and dad passed away, I've taken over as fifth-generation funeral director.
That's a wonderful history. And Gregson Weight today, what's it like?
Well, we've grown to have 4 branches. We have more than 50 staff, our own crematorium facilities. We arrange hundreds of funerals each month, but we remain true to our core values of care and integrity.
Now, Luke, I know that's true because the Gregson Weight family has looked after my family over the years, but I know you've also embraced new ways of doing things as well.
Yeah, well, we were one of the first to introduce photographic tributes and live streaming services to family and friends around the world.
You know, I think those things help us to be more comfortable talking about funerals.
Yeah, I agree. It's part of life, Chris. And it helps to talk about funeral plans a bit earlier than we used to. When we did our first open day, people were happy to look around, see what happens behind the scenes, ask questions in a real relaxed setting.
We're out of time, I'm afraid, but I would like you to come back to talk to us again next week. Would you do that for us?
Yeah, I'd like that, Chris. We can cover things like putting money aside for funeral expenses, burials versus cremation, what has to be done to register a death in the family. Happy to answer any questions from listeners too.
Well, that's great, Luke. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.